What's up, everybody? This is Sideline Rewind, all things professional cheerleaders, and we are coming at you with episode number 9.
Yes, number 9, my favorite number. It's going to be a good one.
Y'all, she's got the best Gmail. It's J and 9. It's so
That's
cool.
it. J9.
J9, Jeanine. I love it. And I was anyway, I'm going off topic, but I was like, what does that mean? Because I said J9. What does that mean? She goes, that's my name.
That's how you spell my name. The last part of my name is spelled Nine.
See?
And I was born on the 9th, so there you go. It's 9.
J9.
J9.
So you know what that means. This is going to be the best episode
Yes, it
ever.
is.
Yes, I love it. I love it so much. We want to welcome everybody back to Sideline Rewind podcast. Thank you all again. I just want to put in that thank you for the listeners. Thank you for listening and downloading the podcast. Thank you for following us on Instagram, Facebook, and we got some new people on TikTok.
Okay.
Yes.
We do. So we want to thank y'all for liking and subscribing and following us. And we would love some feedback, some
That's
Sideline
right.
Rewind feedback. If you're an alumni cheerleader or a fan, if you want to just give us some feedback on what we're talking about or ask questions.
That's right.
Let
Love
us
us,
know.
hate us, whatever it is. We want to hear
Yes, we love 5-star reviews.
That we sure do.
But if you don't have a 5-star review and you want to give us feedback, we'll take that
it.
as
Love
well.
that. Yeah.
We'll
little
take
constructive
that.
criticism.
Yeah. And
can handle it.
We'll take it. Well, anytime we'll take it. So this episode is going to be You Got the Look.
Oh, honey, she's got the look
Prince.
today.
And that song is by Prince and Sheena Easton.
Yes.
It was
Love
on
it.
the Sign of the Times album that came out in 1987. So shout out to those two. And it's so nostalgic. It just
That's
brings
right.
back so many memories, right?
Yes, for us
We
old
love us
folks.
some
Yes,
Prince.
it does. Yes, it does.
Oh my gosh. I'm just like, you got the
Go ahead.
Girl,
Come on,
go
let
on and
it
finish
out.
it out now.
you got the look.
Come on, American Idol.
Yes.
You come on now. You got the look. So that's the episode name.
Yep.
And we want to give a shout out to them. And
Yep.
we want to thank everybody again for listening. Ladies, what's
Yes.
been going on?
Well, we've been keeping on, but we did manage to get out the other night.
We
We
had
went
an outing.
downtown,
Yes, so
which is so unheard of for
if you all get the chance to visit, was it Blueprint Cocktail Club?
Yes.
It's in Printer's Alley.
Super cool new spot.
Billy Deck has
Yep.
the Underground Cocktail Club in Chicago and Sunda and all the things in Chicago. And he opened that one here. It was a grand opening weekend and we got to be a part of it. So we were thrilled. We loved it. We had a
That's
blast.
right.
We tore up the dance floor.
We did. It
we
was
actually did.
We actually
we were
did.
actually like
They
those
were
girls.
disappointed when we left.
Either that or like, thank God they
But
let
we were also the ones who didn't break glasses because all the other people dancing on the floor broke glasses. And so
Yes. Yes.
we
And
held it
I
together.
will say the best truffle tots I've ever had.
Oh
So
my
good.
gosh. Truffle tater tots.
Yes.
Right?
I
I never
don't even
had that
have those.
before.
I
It's
haven't either, but
really,
I'm ready
really
for them
good,
again.
guys. Have to go try it.
Please.
So I think most of the teams have finished their auditions, right?
I
I think the
believe
finals,
so.
all
It's
the teams have
all
finished
wrapped
their-
up.
They haven't all posted the final roster, but I think they've all finished. And we've missed the draft since the last time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I have to say, I think I texted you all, my favorite person to watch this whole year is going to be Keon Coleman. I'm sure it's everybody's.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
a wide receiver,
Wide
right from
receiver. He's
University of
fine.
Florida. Is that?
I think so. I think.
Anyway, he is
Forgive us if that's not true, but yeah, he's really awesome.
Florida
He's
State.
Yeah.
yeah.
Florida State.
Florida State.
There
That's
we
right.
go. Okay.
That's it.
Sorry,
Okay.
Florida State. I cannot mess that one up. But anyway, if you listen to any of his social media, he is such a genuine, sweet person and so fun and funny
Yes.
that you can't not listen to him. And I don't know if you saw the post where there was one of his little young fans, once he was brought onto the Bills team, they sent him like a fan letter with these little friendship bracelets. And so when he did his NFL rookie premiere photo shoot, NFL premiere photo
Yeah.
shoot,
He brought the
he
fan
wore
in.
Aw, that's
he
awesome.
wore the bracelets in his photo shoot.
Aw,
And so
great.
that's just so cool.
It
I mean,
is.
he's just a
Uh-oh,
good, decent
bring
human.
it out.
And-
Come
Yeah,
on.
you got to
we got to clap
for
for
Love
him.
that.
So,
So now,
Keon,
Yes.
you're not with the Titans, but we're going to follow you and watch you
That's
anyway.
right. Awesome.
We're going to shout
So
you out
cool.
anyway.
Yeah.
And that's a good
We're
thing.
about to shout out a special guest we're going to have today.
Yes.
We can't do it just yet. But
We are biting at the bit.
yes.
Because
It's a good one.
it's a very, very good one.
Yes.
The energy in the room is electric.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
electric.
It's electric.
Don't get me started. I'm not going to
You
sing.
got the look.
Don't get me
You
started.
got that look.
We got the look.
That's it.
Yes,
my-
but first,
Yes.
before we introduce our very special guest today, we have the final 4 teams we're going to highlight. Fun facts. Can you believe it?
No.
I love it.
Cannot believe it's down to the last 4.
And we've covered all of the ones that have cheerleaders and the ones who don't have cheerleaders.
That's right.
So
Right.
this is a great feat. I love it.
Yes.
With great information to come about all of them. Going into the new season, we hope that we can cover their social media pages and really highlight the squads as they go through their 2024-25 season and let y'all know what they're doing and,
Yes.
and what's going on with the squads. But we did want to give you a little history
Yeah,
lesson on
just-
some of the squads that we've covered.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to finish up with the last 4.
Okay,
That's right.
Anita, I think you're up first.
Yes, so I'm covering a couple Florida teams, and the
Whoop, whoop.
first one is the Tampa Bay Buccaneer Cheerleaders.
All right.
So-
So
Tampa.
they were founded in 1976, and at that time they were known as the Swashbucklers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
It's not the
Swashbucklers?
Ents, but it's the swashbucklers.
Okay.
So I think one of the reasons they
Okay.
changed the name is because people didn't actually know what a swashbuckler was.
Well,
and
what is?
so
Do you know what it is?
it's like a pirate, a swashbuckler, with the.
I have to say I didn't know what it
And
was.
it's
but
okay.
that's
I didn't know what it was either, but
But they
it's
were
a pirate.
cute. I'm telling you, they
It's
were cute.
cute?
Their little uniforms were cute
Okay.
and whatever. And
All
so
right.
in 1999, they decided to change their name to the Tampa Bay Buccaneer Cheerleaders.
Go
I
Bucks.
have to say that was a good call.
Yeah.
Yes, because you really can't say that. Go swashbucklers. I mean, you can, but it's hard to, kind of
Everybody's like, the swashbucklers are in the house. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Who are they?
I love
Yeah.
that every time we have a guest, we have a special cheerleader
Yes.
name.
Yes.
Last time was
Exactly.
Embraceable You. Today was just
That's right.
Swashbucklers.
Bucklers.
Shout out to you, though.
I love it.
It's
Their-
retro.
Not
Their
mad at it.
mascot is Captain Fear, and he's a Caribbean pirate captain, and he's been their mascot since 2000.
Uh-huh.
Before that was a parrot mascot named Scully.
I like
that's
it.
cute.
That's cute.
I like that.
Scully.
Yeah.
You like Scully?
Yeah.
better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's more of a mascot, probably like
love
the
that.
raccoon.
Yeah, that's
and
cute.
All
Yeah.
the
I like that.
jaguars. But we're not talking about them yet. So they have 30 cheerleaders on their 2024 roster. They
Awesome.
are on Facebook and Instagram. They do have a junior cheerleader program. There's a form on the site to apply, but it doesn't say the age range.
Okay.
So I guess you just apply, and if you're 2 and they say no, you don't get in.
Right. Yeah.
But-
or if you're 82 and they say no, then you don't get
Right.
in. Or maybe you might. I don't know.
Who knows?
Great.
you never know.
Yeah. We should have a senior program.
They should.
Well, that's
Wouldn't
called
that
the
be
alumni
cutest?
program.
No, I mean like an actual, like maybe you weren't a cheerleader. Maybe you just always dreamed of
yeah,
being one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I just thought of a great idea.
Listen
We
up,
should do-
ladies
we're gonna
and
incorporate
gentlemen,
that.
and the
I mean,
NFL cheerleaders.
How awesome would that be?
That would be so cute.
Yes.
I think that really
I'm
would.
all about it.
We're all
Yeah.
about. We're going to pitch that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Reunion. Okay. Go.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so they do have an alumni program. Lynn Murray is their president, and it was established in 2016. They do have a Facebook page, but it's private just for the alumni.
Okay.
Okay.
They are part of the Nashville Football Cheerleading Association, so hopefully we'll see them in Boston this
Great.
summer.
Awesome.
What's up? I can't wait.
Yes.
So cool. Rhonda, what's up?
What's happening? I have the Indianapolis Colts cheerleaders.
Okay, now.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
So back in episode 6, we did the Baltimore Ravens. So the Indianapolis Colts were originally from Baltimore. So they were originally in 1954, the Baltimore Colts cheerleaders.
Okay.
So they moved to Indianapolis in 1984, and the cheerleaders along with them, and that's when they became the Indianapolis Colts cheerleaders.
Nice.
Today, as of 2024, they have picked their squad for the year,
Okay.
and they have 26 ladies
That's awesome.
representing, which is great.
Nice.
Yes.
They are on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Formerly known as Twitter. It's now X. They have a great social media presence. Check them out. Their mascot is called, guess what?
What?
Blue.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that cute?
Blue.
It's a blue horse and he wears the Colts signature, like with the little.
Yeah.
It's so
Horseshoe.
cute.
So
The
cute.
little horseshoe on there. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Has to be a
But
horse.
his name is
Yeah.
Blue. I think it's really cute. This is a little conflicting, so just hear me out. They do have an alumni association, a part of the NFL, but it's the Baltimore Colts.
Okay.
I don't know if they have combined the two, but they do have the Baltimore Colts, a part of the NFL Alumni Association. Her name is Leslie Yoder, board chairman, and it's lyoder111@aol.com. So if you are an Indianapolis cheerleader, call her or email her and see if it's all inclusive.
Right.
It's not very clear, but it's not separately put on the Indianapolis Colts on the NFL alumni website, but it is for the Baltimore Colts.
So we may see some Indianapolis Colts alumni. We're not sure.
We're not sure. But
And you all can reach out and let us know if you're part of it. We'll absolutely post that on our
Absolutely. Please let us know that.
Show
and
notes.
so I want to focus on the Indianapolis Colts organization. They celebrated the 35th year and the 40 years that they have been with the Indianapolis Colts and been in Indianapolis. And they had the cheerleaders come in. Those 35 years and the 40 years, they did a performance. And they had Stephanie Pepperton, the vice president of marketing for the Colts. She came in and gave a great speech about the ladies that are cheerleaders. And she talked about what they do for the community. And one of her quotes was, the other 355 days of the year, when they're not at football games and cheering, they are amazing dancers, they're amazing athletes, but beyond that, they are driven, hardworking women who have big dreams and have big goals for their life and are reaching those goals. And I think that the cheerleading program is a step along the way for them. Whether it inspired them, opened the door, or gave them a confidence to chase their next dream, the Colts cheer exposed the women to a world beyond the boots. From the appearances they do, whether it's going into children's hospitals or doing corporate events, doing media interviews, all of those things build those skills and give them exposure to the business world and the world of nonprofits and charity. And I think that that is great for someone to say about the leadership of the ladies and gentlemen that represent your organization. And I think that for her to say that and to recognize that it's not just about what we do on game days, that is the most important.
Right.
But we are off the field doing community and corporate events that represent the organization as well. And I think that was important for her to say.
Sure.
So I wanted to
Absolutely
just spotlight that. I think that is amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
love it.
Shout out to her.
Absolutely.
Clap it out.
So on their website, they do have, and I love this too, y'all, and I know I'm going on about them, but it's so good. They have a combine for college cheerleaders. Like, the combine
So fun.
for the
Yeah.
NFL draft for football
Super cool.
players.
Yeah.
They have a combine for college cheerleaders and dancers who want to become an Indianapolis Colts cheerleader.
Okay.
That's great.
So I think, and they call it that, and I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's so awesome for them. And I love this. They do have a junior Indianapolis Coach Cheerleader program. They are so cute. Go to their website, the official website for the Indianapolis Coach Cheerleaders. They are the cutest thing. And I want to say that little girl, they're probably 3 or 4.
Really?
They're from 3 to 4 to 13.
Aw,
It is
so
the
cute.
cutest picture.
So cute.
But shout out to the ladies of the Indianapolis Coach Cheerleader and the Indianapolis Coach organization. Thank y'all for being a great organization and representing them really well. They've got a great thing going.
Absolutely. Love that.
Whoop, whoop. What you got, Jeanine?
Well, I have the Detroit Lions cheerleaders.
Yes.
So I'm still kind of sad.
I know.
I know.
Oh,
Because
that's-
you guys know that was my pick. I
That was
wanted
your
them
pick.
to win.
It's okay.
I know.
It's always
So,
next year
That's right.
or this year.
That's right. That's right. Never give up. Their debut is 1963 to 1974. Since moving to Detroit from Portsmouth, and I'll let you talk about this, Anita, Ohio, in 1934, the Detroit Lions have only had one official cheerleading squad before the current one. The Detroit Lions' original cheerleading squad formed in 1963 and continued till 1974. So tell us about
Yeah,
why
I'm
is that
not
special
really
to you?
understanding. Like, we never had a team in Portsmouth, Ohio. So I went to college there at Shawnee
Yeah,
State University.
okay.
It's right on the Kentucky River.
Right.
It's like a very industrial
Uh-huh.
town, and they're like Shawnee State University, where I went to college for my occupational therapy degree, didn't even have a football team. We had
Wow.
a great basketball team, but no football team. So I'm
somewhere
not really
along the
sure
lines-
how the Detroit Lions moved from Portsmouth, Ohio. But I'm not contradicting what they're saying. I'm just saying I don't.
I'm not saying it. Google said it.
I know. I saw it on Google.
Right,
And I'm like,
right.
okay. But they moved from Portsmouth, Ohio.
But I mean, that
which is-
doesn't mean it's true just because
That's true.
Well, if y'all know,
Yes.
y'all need to let us know.
Yes, for sure.
Because we're trying to get it
somebody tell
right.
us.
We want to get it right. That's right. But currently, they've got 30 members. Their official formation was 2016, okay, as the
Yes.
Detroit
Okay.
Lions cheerleaders.
Okay.
So they had a little pause there with no cheerleaders.
A slight one.
Yeah, a slight pause, no cheerleaders. So everybody's got that.
Yes.
I got a good mascot. You know what their mascot's name is?
What is
What?
it?
Rory.
Oh,
So cute. That might be my favorite one. Yeah, it's so cute. They picked the name because they intended to put together a team that would be the king of the NFL, much like the lion was the king of the jungle. They also wanted to tie into the baseball's Detroit Tigers.
I like
Perfect.
that.
So, yeah, I
Rory.
do too. So
I think
cute.
that's my favorite.
That
it.
might be my favorite.
Yeah,
That
I
is
like
so
that.
cute. You can find them on all socials. They are not a part of the Alumni Association, but they do have an Alumni Association, just not part of the NFL.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
that's okay.
It's
We
all
still
good.
love you.
Yep.
Sideline Rewind fun facts here. Okay, coming at you. Promoters of cheer squads had contacted the team's front office several times, only to be met with rejections, as then owner William Clay Ford Sr. was opposed to the idea of having cheerleaders at all.
Okay. All
In
right.
August, get this though, in August 2010, a group formed the Detroit Pride, which became the unofficial cheerleaders for the team.
They're like, we're doing it.
So they just decided, you know what? They said no, but we say yes.
And we're going to do it.
And we're just going to
That's
go
awesome,
and we're
actually.
going to do pregame. We're going to get us some uniforms. Listen,
We're
guys,
going to represent.
Get it.
I'm not even kidding. They made public appearances. They had a choreographer. They did all the things. They just couldn't be on the sidelines. So they had to purchase their own tickets
Yeah.
to go to the games.
Well, I like the determination.
I do
Me
too.
too. And I think
Initiation.
that in their hopes that when the cheerleading squad did come back, some of those members could actually make the team. So
I
they were
like
kind
that.
of getting
Well, I
ready.
hope they're allowed to be part of the NFL or
hope
the
so,
alumni
too.
program.
Yeah,
What's
sure.
the name?
The
Pride.
Detroit Pride.
If you're a part of the Detroit Pride, and if you know anybody that was a part of the Detroit Pride, please let us know.
Yes, because we would. That's so
That's really
fascinating.
cool.
We want to
Yeah.
know the backstory,
We
and we will have you on.
They're
That's
like, you need
right.
cheerleaders, you're going to have cheerleaders.
You
I'm
gonna
bringing
have
it.
them. And we need that kind of gusto to be like, hey, we're gonna
Absolutely.
do it anyway.
Right, there's a need for it, and if we can't be on the sidelines, that's okay. We'll still.
we're going anyway.
We're
And
fans.
we'll buy
We're
our
diehard
tickets.
fans,
I
and
like
we're going to
that.
show our support. I love that. Okay, so she's
it
clapping it out.
Clap
I love
it out.
Clap it out, girl. So on June 12th, 2016, the Lions announced their decision to add official cheerleaders to the Lions organization. So that was from 2010 to 2016. The Detroit Pride was doing their thing.
They just did their thing.
That's right. The team also announced that Rebecca Gerard Smoker, formerly the director of the Detroit Pistons dance team, would be the coach of the cheerleading squad.
I
So
like
that's super
that.
cool. Yeah, they got someone with a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, so they were gonna do it right. They're
Yes.
like, we're gonna go big or go home. It marked the first time in over 40 years the team had an official cheerleading squad. So they're very
That's pretty
determined that
cool.
was not official. But nevertheless,
official.
we applaud their efforts. The Pride. We applaud your
Yes.
efforts
We do.
for being there.
Absolutely.
The cheerleading squad will be part of the entertainment during football games, active at community events, and even act as mentors to young girls in the Detroit area. So, great job.
Shout
From
out
what
to
I
the
see, when I watch the Detroit games, because I do watch them.
Yes.
they're doing an amazing job. They look very well put together.
Yes.
Love their uniforms.
Their uniforms are so good.
They are
yes,
good.
yes,
They really are.
yes.
So they're called Detroit Lions cheerleaders now. They
yes,
were- okay.
Detroit Lions cheerleaders is what
Yes.
they're called. Yep.
Well,
But you know what? I like the Pride.
I like the Pride.
I like the Pride too.
I like that name.
Yeah, I do too, and I like Rory.
Rory's
Rory
got the
and
name.
the Pride.
Rory and the Pride. I like. It sounds like a band.
Sounds
That is
good.
isn't that what a lion's
Yes,
name
he's a
is?
proud-
Yes,
like
I love
their
that.
coven, like it's like
Yes.
a pride.
I love it.
I like that.
Okay.
Y'all need to kind of bring that back.
That's it.
We're renaming
love
your
the
squad for you.
Pride.
Don't worry.
That's
Come on
okay.
now. Here we go.
Yep, we got one more.
We got
Y'all ready
one
for
more.
this? Last
Woo!
one.
We got
Come
one
on,
more.
Nina, bring it home, girl.
Another Florida team, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Whoop whoop! Go
So
Jags!
from 1994 to 2011, the cheerleaders were known as the Roar of the Jaguars. And
I'm not mad.
From 2012 to present, it's the Jacksonville Roar.
Okay. Go Roar.
Go Roar.
Rory.
But that's not their
Oh, no,
mascot.
Okay.
Okay. But they haven't announced their entire roster on their website yet. But they did on their Instagram have the
captains.
line captains,
Yes.
which was cool.
That was cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. And in 2023, they had 30 cheerleaders. So I'm assuming they're going to have the same number this year. They're on social media, Instagram, Facebook. I think they've done some pretty cool places for their calendar shoots. Maybe everybody does now, and it's just not when we left. But Bahamas, Puerto Rico, British Virgin Islands, London.
Oh my God.
Like London?
Where were
Like,
we? Pigeon
really?
Forge?
I know. Like their London photo shoot, it was like 3 days long. I think they showed part 1, day 1,
That's
day 2,
amazing.
day 3. I know,
That is
right?
really
That's
awesome.
top notch.
Yes,
Their
it is.
mascot is named Jackson DeVille.
I like
His
that.
age is
cute.
unknown. Jackson's age is unknown,
Oh.
but he was first discovered in 1993 as a stray cat living at the stadium. He lived in the
That's
South
so cute.
Scoreboard watching the Jaguars' inaugural season, and then in 1996 they brought him on, and he officially became the Jaguars mascot.
Oh, so cute.
I like that.
Rags to riches story right
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
I love that.
I mean, he
love it
was
too.
living as a stray cat, and now he
Yes.
is
Stray
Jackson
cat
DeVille.
He is Jackson DeVille, a Jaguar.
Bring it
Yes.
up down.
Yes.
They do have a junior roar program, ages 6 to 17. They have an alumni program. Their president is Missy Metz, and they are part of the
Oh, good.
NFL.
Yeah.
cheerleading. So we'll
Awesome.
hopefully get to see them. And they do have an alumni Facebook page also that they're pretty active on. And so anyone can see that.
Awesome.
It's not just private to the alumni
Great.
members.
I love it.
So cool.
I love it. Can't wait to meet you
Awesome.
ladies. I
Well,
love that.
Rhonda, it's
What do you think?
time
What's it time for?
Time.
to introduce the special guest.
I think Anita's got that. I think she's going to do the introduction.
Well, you usually hype it up. You're the hype man.
Well,
She is the
listen,
hype.
I don't even know the electricity. I can't even sit in my chair good.
See, she got to hype it up first. Come
But
on now.
listen, I just met this person at. We're gonna give a shout out to Melanie Skibbs.
Yeah,
I met him
we love her.
at the Tennessee State Sophisticated Ladies Tryouts this year.
Yes.
And he sat down and we just started talking, and it was amazing. But I am so happy that he is here with us in the studio,
Yes.
and I cannot say enough great things about him. The energy is amazing, and I cannot wait
Yay.
for y'all to
I mean,
hear
between
all
the
about
two
this.
of you, it's a
Right.
little bit explosive
That's
right
it.
now, right?
Well,
And
Yeah.
I love it.
Can't
that's
wait.
just how we are.
Let's
And
go.
we're just
right.
gonna Anita.
So-
Let's go, Anita.
let's go.
Our special guest today is from the small town of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, where he attended MTSU, earning a Bachelor's of Science in Public Relations. He has made huge strides in many dynamic areas of the entertainment industry, including right here with our very own Tennessee Titans.
Woo!
He was the first male dancer, the first male line captain, and
Yes!
choreographer. Yes.
Yes.
For the Tennessee Titans cheerleading organization.
So awesome.
He was also the first male Pro Bowl cheerleader in the history of the NFL.
What?
Yes.
History being made right
Yes.
here.
We got history in the
Yes.
house right
Yes, we
now.
do.
Y'all
Where
better
he
recognize.
performed behind Ray Shrimmert, representing the Titans in the NFL International Game and in Key West during Super Bowl 58 with Pro Tour Productions.
Key West.
Yes. Okay.
He is a 6-time World of Dance competitor
Woo-hoo.
and
Wow.
2-time World of Dance Atlanta champion with Loyalty Dance Team.
Yes.
Yes.
He has been featured on NBC's America's Got Talent, Lifetime's
Superstar.
Bring It,
Superstar.
BET's 106 and Park, the
Yes.
Scream Tour, Millennium Tour. I mean, the list just goes on
That's
and on.
awesome.
This man is only getting started. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the great Donivous Odom.
Yeah, Donovan.
Thank you. Gotta fix the mic.
Love it.
Thank you guys for having
welcome,
me.
Welcome.
Thank you. I was itching to talk the whole time.
I know you were.
I know it's hard not to.
I had to be quiet.
It is.
You really could have butted in.
I'm
Yeah,
good. I'm good.
We
How
would've
you
let you
guys
butt in.
doing? Thanks for having me first and foremost.
Thank you for
my
being
sisters,
here.
my
I
Titan
feel like we
sisters.
need to get an
My
autograph or something.
I need y'all's autograph. My inaugural team sitting before me. It's awesome.
Right.
God.
That's awesome. Yes.
Love it.
All right, hit me.
What's
right.
I got on my bulletproof vest.
He's ready.
You got.
You
And
guys,
let me tell you.
if you can see this vest that he has on, it's amazing. It's all tightened out. It's got buttons and patches and memorabilia on there, and it is just
Professional.
incredible. In fact, we need to take a picture.
We
of
are
that.
going
We're
to take
gonna post
pictures.
that
Yeah, we're gonna
because
get
it
that.
Front
is
and back.
absolutely.
I mean,
Just
we'll-
a little bit of parts of my my journey on the team, basically.
I love
That's
it.
awesome.
Well,
Little patch here, little
it's
patch
telling a
there.
story, honey.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
And I like
so
it.
we'll go for the bottom. On the right-hand side, we've got London patch from when I went to London. On the
Yes.
top, I have the Blue Crew drumline pin.
Love
Shout out
that.
to them. Inspire Change, it was one of the foundations for the Titans, so I got
Love
a patch for
that.
that. My dear departed brother, Patrick, he passed away in
Yes,
2020.
I remember that.
My rookie brother. So I have his pin right here.
Awesome.
I have the T-Rack pin because that's my boy forever.
T-Rack.
Aw.
T-Rack.
Yes.
Our director Jackie gifted us some pins in 2021, so
I
we
love
all got
those.
one. I put that on
Yeah.
here. This pin at the top is for my mom. She worked at Tennessee State Veterans Home for like 20 plus years.
Wow, good for
So
her.
I have a pin here. For
Shout out
her.
to Mama.
She passed away last year,
Oh, God
unfortunately.
love
but
her.
That's my
Yes.
girl. That's my heart.
Yes,
right.
And
honey,
then I have
she
the
with
flag
you.
over here.
Yes.
My Titans pin over here. This is the new thing that all of the rookies get starting
Aw,
out
very
in
cute.
So
2021.
Oh, I love that.
It's like a little
cool.
flight attendant pin.
That's
We
so
all love
cute.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
We started this in 2021.
I
so
love that.
Every class gets it.
Yes.
My big sister, Zephanie, she got me this captain's pin when I became a captain for the
Oh,
first
I
time.
love
So
it.
cute.
Love
And then
that.
I have my pin.
Yes.
Another T-Rack pin, an Oilers pin, and then the, I wouldn't say inaugural, but the old Titans cheerleaders logo right here.
That's
That-
so-
The old. Did you say old?
Older. Excuse me. The former. Excuse me. The former Tennessee Titans cheerleaders
OG.
logo.
OG.
The OG.
OG.
He
With,
represent.
I think this is Ann here. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I
I'm
was
not
told
sure.
this is Ann.
I'm not
but
sure.
I'm gonna say that.
But
it's
I love
Ann.
it.
I love it.
I love it, too.
Representing it all.
I love
You
it.
better show off.
You know, a little one too.
I love that.
Show up and show off.
And the funny
Yes.
part about this whole vest itself, I found it at an appearance.
Really?
I went to the Kurdish New Year's ceremony.
Yeah.
That's the type of appearances we do. We do all kinds of appearances.
That's great.
I love it.
But
I
it was the
think it's
Kurdish
awesome.
New Year, and I found this vest on the ground.
You
Okay.
found it just on the ground. Just
Yeah,
laying
and
there.
all of my teammates told me to get it, so I got it. It wasn't like dirty or anything like that. It's just
Yeah.
like somebody
No.
had left it behind, so I took
Yeah.
it. And I
It was
kept it as
meant to be.
memorabilia.
It was meant to be.
I love that.
Thank you guys
Y'all,
for letting me
it's
explain.
so
unless
it's-
unless
No,
this, that
it's a
person's
story.
listening and they're like, that's where my vest went.
Exactly. Shout out to you, my friend, and I enjoyed the event. It was awesome.
Let me tell you,
Yes.
he's making that vest look good,
Yeah,
honey.
he is.
Thank
He's
you, thank you,
representing
thank you.
well.
We'll
Very
get you
well.
a new vest.
Flames for
Like
the
we'll
flames.
we'll totally get you a new vest.
That's right.
If you
I
come
love
forward
it.
and say that was
Yes.
yours.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Woo! Come on, Anita.
Here
Let's
are the
go.
questions. You obviously have an unbelievable resume. Who from your past would you say has been your biggest influence toward your success?
It's cliche to say, but my past self. So growing up, I have no prior dance training at all. I'm all self-taught.
Wow.
So growing up, yeah,
gosh.
it's crazy. You know, I couldn't afford it. Where I'm from, like, not saying like where I'm from, the people couldn't afford it, but my family dynamic. My mom, I played baseball for about 6 or 7 years prior to me being a dancer or entertainer. And once I took on the facet of dance, she just didn't know where to take me or where to put me, what outlets were available to me.
Right.
Yes.
So I ended up going to the local community center. It was Patterson Park Community
Yeah.
Center.
Okay.
And basically I started doing plays and all those types of things, started watching a lot of So You Think You Can Dance. I
Yes.
taught myself how to do Alisacones. And once I saw that I could do those, it was on.
Yes.
Oh my
It was
God.
You know, it's funny that you say that because when we had Mika on in a former episode, she
Yes.
has started an organization to
Yes.
offer opportunities to young people that want to get into dance but
Right.
don't have
Mm-hmm.
the outlets
money,
to
the
get it.
outlets.
Let me tell you, honey. My kids have been in competition dance their whole lives, and I can't afford it. It is
Baby.
so
Expensive.
expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So expensive. I mean, I would say it's money well spent. But at the same time, it is crazy,
Yeah, it's crazy
expensive.
Yeah,
Can I
So-
say that episode was literally brought tears to my eyes. I was at the house
Wasn't it?
cleaning up, and I'm like, what is this?
We should totally set you up with Mika, and maybe she would
Yes.
have you on as a teacher for her.
Yeah,
For her
movement of
convention,
it's
Full
called
she
circle,
would
full
love
circle.
to do that.
What's
I
the
know
name
that.
of
it's
it?
called the Movement of
That's
Dance
right.
Intensives.
We
Okay,
will totally set that
Yeah.
up for
So
you.
it has history with
Absolutely.
WAD, World of Dance. So
Yes.
That would be
Exactly.
she'd
That
love to
would
have
be
you.
a great
Yes.
connection.
great little link up, yeah.
And
We're
way to
making
give back.
connections,
Come
ladies
on.
and gentlemen.
we
Way
already
to
got
give
Melanie's back
connections.
there, so bring it
Melanie
on,
and
Mika.
Mel is doing great things too.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yes.
a great.
Oh.
This is
I love
the
it.
community, the creative community in Nashville. I love that the professional facets are all starting to connect, because it was a time where everything was a little disconnected. So
yes,
I'm glad
it's
that
coming
it's starting
together.
to come together.
It really is.
But yeah, so like full circle, all my experiences growing up and the things that I had to overcome.
Right. I was
to
going
be
to say
able
your
to
setbacks.
Yeah,
air
my
quotes,
setbacks.
Air quotes setbacks.
Literally.
Led to your comeback.
and
which is crazy.
success.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
here we are.
you better
Thank you. I'm rusty, you guys. You gotta help me do this.
No, I'm totally feeling everything you're saying. It's
come
great.
on now.
It's great. Oh, table high fives.
Right,
Love
table
it.
fives.
Love it.
Here we go.
Well, you have been an inspiration to many that want to jump into the NFL scene that maybe never even thought they could. What advice would you give to those that are new to trying out, and what to expect, and what should they do to prepare to be ready for that?
I would say first, expect the unexpected, because when I auditioned, first I started out as a member of the Tighten Up team, which was a street team full of just creatives. It was
Right.
skaters, jugglers, tumblers,
Oh,
stunters,
wow.
dancers.
Really?
And we
That's
basically
cool.
were
That is
unofficial
cool.
cheerleaders and also logistics personnel. So we helped with surveys with the audience and in stadium
Oh, yeah,
like
okay.
interaction and stuff like that. And also I
Yes.
performed with the girls quite a bit, tumbling, dancing, stunting, all those types of things.
Yes.
So so I was a part of the Tighten Up team and all those types of things. And Stacey Kinder was over the program at that time. And
Awesome.
she always said that I had the mentality and spirit of somebody on the team. So
Yes.
she influenced me to audition for the actual cheer squad in 2019. Unfortunately,
that's awesome.
she wasn't the director when I went in. But that's why I say expect the unexpected.
Right.
Got
Because
you. Right.
when I got
Right.
in, it was so much more of a blessing than I thought, because everything that I had ever done in my life was all jam-packed into the program at that point.
Right.
So we had stunting, tumbling,
Yes.
dancing, all those types of things that I had
Yes.
history with.
Oh my
So anybody
God.
that's interested, I would say expect the unexpected, and also practice what you preach, because you could say that you can do an axle, but it's going to look like a renverse if
Right.
you don't really tuck
Yes.
those legs.
Correct.
So like get the proper training, be persistent in what you want, practice what you preach, so that you can be the best version of yourself, athletically, performance-wise, mentally, physically, spiritually. And just go for it. I think that's something that all NFL cheerleaders would tell a hopeful. It's like to just go for it.
Exactly.
Because like you said, you
Yes.
didn't even think you were going to try out for Titans,
Right.
and you went and did Laker girls. And
Yes.
Yes.
You left and came back.
Yes.
And then you came back as the physical trainer and things
Right.
like
I
that.
love
so it's
that
like,
you know these
oh,
guys.
girl.
Shout out.
Oh, girl. I'm going to make sure I watch the things.
Hey, everybody, he did his homework. Homework done.
But you know, you
Love
just got to
it.
make sure that the people know that this
I
is
love
like
it.
a magical space.
Yes.
Like you never know what you're going to get out of it until you go
That's
for it.
right.
Even if you don't make the
So
team, the
true.
connections you make, the community you create, and all the things in between is so awesome.
Yes, that's great.
Totally
That's a great
agree.
answer.
That is a great
Absolutely.
answer. And I'm like, I'm inspired because I love
Please.
talking about magic and
Right.
synchronicities and just bringing people together.
Right.
Because that is what it's about. So
It absolutely is, and I'm kind of thinking, oh, he could be our son over here. Like thinking,
Yes.
we were the OGs. We had
Yes.
tumbling, stunting, dancing, all of
Right,
those
yeah.
things.
yes.
And then here we are, full circle. Fast forward, and
here
then
we
That's
are.
crazy because y'all were inaugural, and I was like
The
reboot
Yes.
inaugural.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
the
love it.
second chance at inaugural.
Well, I have to give a shout out to Miss Stacy because she was right. You have what
appreciate
it
that.
takes, and,
Yes, you
and
do.
you are a phenomenal inspiration to all people that want to go out, not just cheerleading, but just want to go out and chase their dreams
just
and
do it.
something.
Yeah, just do
and,
it.
And you know what? Just do it. You might not have the proper. You don't think I don't have enough money. I don't have this. I don't have that. You want to do it? Do it.
Nike said it best.
Yeah,
Just do it.
that's it. If y'all could see Rhonda's face, she's so inspired
Come out
right
of her
now.
chair right now.
I'm just sitting back because they preaching over here.
Hey, I need it too because I'm in that limbo space. I need to.
Oh,
I need
yeah,
the
we got-
inspiration.
we got you.
And if you get Anita started, we
Yeah.
don't really
Come
have
on.
some church.
Because I
But
love
that is,
it.
y'all,
Yes.
let me tell you something. That's what we talking
This
about.
microphone's going to explode
That's
if I get
it.
started.
That's
You know,
it.
Fire, pure fire.
Yes.
Girl, I love it. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Okay, we know Ladies and gentlemen, he attended MTSU.
Shout out
University.
What's the mascot?
The Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders.
Let me tell you. So I was the mascot and cheerleader from 2015 to
For the
2018.
Blue Raiders?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I needed money, so it was double scholarship. But
No,
so-
good for you.
Yeah,
Hey,
so-
That is
good for
freaking-
you.
It was crazy. It was a crazy time. I did the
That is
mascotting for 2 years, but I was a
amazing.
cheerleader for 3. And I found out that it's the Blue Raiders because the agriculture program,
Yes.
horses, the aerospace program, flying, and they're like top 5 in both.
Yes.
They merged the two. A flying horse, a Pegasus.
Wow.
Are you
Blue Raider.
serious? Well, you
We just got a fun fact about MTSU.
MTSU alumni.
Hey.
We have a great alumni in the house.
That's
know.
right.
And he is talking about
Absolutely.
y'all, and
I
this
was
is
too
some great
active.
information.
Absolutely.
Some things I know y'all may have known, but we didn't know it.
I
I
didn't know
didn't
that.
know it. That is amazing. And that just basically is my question. You did so many things at MTSU. You were extremely active, cheerleader and mascot. That is awesome.
Yes.
Member of the campus communities. Can you tell us a little bit more about your involvement there? I mean, he basically has, but do you want to add anything else?
Yeah, sure. I mean, whew. So when you go into college, it's another world. I'm from Murfreesboro, and MTSU is in the middle of Murfreesboro. But even
Right.
though I was right there at home, it felt like I was millions of miles away. But so I had to find a community because there was so many people there that I didn't know. I joined the Blue Elite Tour Guides, the official ambassadors of the universities, where we give tours and we talk to prospective students, not even like incoming freshmen, like people we're trying to influence to come.
Right.
And I was able to learn so much doing that, going to all the properties of the school, and that was awesome. I joined Alpha Kappa Psi Professional Business Fraternity Incorporated.
Okay.
It taught me so much. I was the president of my pledge class, and
Yes.
it was just an awesome experience all around. I was did so much while I was a part of that social media. I was over events for quite some time. Cheerleader, mascot. I was on the 2019 homecoming court. 2019 homecoming court.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
Donivous is all over the place,
He is
ladies and
on
gentlemen.
it.
He was owning MTSU,
Yes.
basically.
I love it.
I was part of TRIO. It's basically a program for first generation college students or 4-year university students. So that was awesome. It was so many
Fantastic.
things.
Good for
I
you.
needed to find outlets, and I'm very outgoing. I'll just walk up to you if I don't know you and start a conversation. We'll be best friends by the end of the conversation.
Right.
Yes.
No, I
So
love
it was
that.
kind of that vibe in college. Like I just wanted to
Yes.
meet people, and my biggest thing, like when you asked me when I was 10 years old, what do you want to do when you grow up, or what do you want your legacy to be? I just want to be remembered. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's famous, infamous, or anything in between, I just want to be remembered.
Yes.
Great. I love that too.
That's another word. We are,
Remembered.
hey, we got some
remembered.
words going on in
That's
here.
it.
And we got some inspiration. So keep listening. Here
Come
we
on.
go.
So
Come
that
on,
kind
Nita.
of a little bit ties into my next question.
Okay.
So, of all your character traits that led to your success, which do you think was the catalyst that really took you to the next level? And how would you encourage the younger generations to build, strengthen, or develop that same character trait?
It's not even physical. It's my personality. Being the boy or girl next door is such a gift, because a lot of people shy away from themselves, especially in the space of pro cheerleading, especially in the space of NFL cheerleading, because it's such a dynamic role that you take on. Whether
Sure.
it's the older, former idealism of it, of being just the sideline distraction, or just the people that march out at the beginning and the end of games to let
Yeah,
you know that
right.
the game has started, or the game
Is
is
ended.
at halftime, or the game is in pause, or whatever the case may be, or
Yes.
has ended. So my personality is the catalyst to my success in all realms, because I never change my person. I just embellish it so that in the rooms that I walk into, I'm always welcome. I always feel comfortable. There's not an intimidating factor inside. And if there is, I'm more excited, because that means I have something to learn. I never underestimate anybody, because you have something to learn from everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good
I like
way
to
to
walk
look at
into a room and be confident. I like to be the
Yes.
person in the room that everybody stops and stares at, because it gives me a reason to tell my story. Like, who are you? Okay,
Right.
cool. Let's do it.
Yes.
You know, so that's
I love that so much, because it's something I say all the time to my clients and my nieces and nephew. And
Right.
I'm like, if you're waiting on the world to accept you, you're going to be waiting forever. But you know what? You go out and you make yourself accepted to the world.
Love yourself
And
first.
that's
and
exactly
it's all gonna
right.
Fall
And
in line.
people will
Exactly.
see that energy, and I know I'm going to blow it up. My
Yeah.
my mic is on
And-
fire. No. But that's exactly, I think you're spot on with that.
They're not
I
even
love
only going
that.
to see it; they're attracted to it. People are
Exactly.
attracted to confidence and to somebody that just says, "This is me. This is what it is."
And who says who's to accept who? Like, I want to be accepted, accept me. If you
Correct.
don't, I do, and that's all that matters.
That's-
You know what the man
yes.
upstairs does, that's all that matters too.
Because
So
people don't remember
you make your
for
place
what
in the
you
world.
did. They remember you for how you
How
made them
you
feel.
made them
That's
feel.
Is that my
exactly
Angela?
right.
I think that's
No,
my
that
Angela.
is one of my
honey.
how
It
you
was
made
somebody.
Exactly right.
Again, we having church today.
Church service.
Episode 9.
Well,
Hey.
it's a Wednesday night. So there you go.
Baby. And the world is spinning.
I'm not. Yes.
And the world is
Here we
spinning.
I'm
go.
not mad at it.
I ain't either.
Okay, so you are quite the creative visionary. Can you tell us some of the ways that you've used that talent in the entertainment industry?
Yeah, so growing up, I just wanted, I had a fiending for the stage. It's just kind of like, practice was great, and like the beginning stages of production was awesome, but that Showtime spotlight, curtains opening, crowd going wild, that was where it was.
Right.
That's
Yes.
like, that's where I wanted to be. So I utilize my creative facets in ways that propels my personality and the message that I want to spread amongst the audience or the viewers in just that way. Like on the sidelines, people know me for being Donivous before they know me being TTC Donivous.
Right.
Because I'm talking to the audience.
Right.
Like
Yes.
I'll take pictures. I'll if I was allowed to, I would let people come down onto the sideline with us and cheer. We had this thing, a pregame obligation or pregame appearance that was a Tighten Up tailgate, excuse me.
Yes.
And I was always the captain that would bring all the kids out there with
Oh,
me.
yes, for
and I'm
sure.
teaching them
Love
sidelines and
that.
fillers.
Yes.
Just because it's about, like I said, not about what you did, it's about how you made people feel.
Right.
And
Yes.
I love for people to say that I made them feel something just by being around me.
Right.
So that just being a creative in itself and just amplifying my talents, tumbling, stunting, crowd engagement, speaking, everything that I have to offer in every interaction, such as this one, like I'm going to give my all, even if I'm stuttering and fumbling over my words. I'm going to keep going.
No, that's perfect.
Yes.
Honey, we stumble and fumble all the time. It's all
Absolutely
good.
right. So what's next for Donivous? What does Donivous see Donivous doing next?
Woo.
I know you thought about it.
Oh, yeah, I
Yes.
think about it all the time. And if you think about it and if you feel something when you think about it, it means it's going to happen. So we're going
You
to talk
better-
about it.
Okay.
Here we go.
That's the secret.
That's it.
That's the secret.
So my next, so you know that space in between high school and college, those 3 months of summer where you either get to tear your life apart and then leave and go
Right.
to
Yes.
another state, go to college and like become a new person.
Yes.
Or you're really, really lost until you find college, or you're just kind of like going through the motions. I'm kind of like just going through the motions. Like I'm not really trying a whole bunch, and I'm not shying away from like anything.
Right.
Like I said, I've only been retired for like 3 or 4 weeks. So
Yeah.
this is like a new space for me.
Sure.
This is
So
the
you're
first time.
feeling it out.
This is my first time in maybe, I'm 26. This is the first time in maybe 15 years. Yeah, maybe 15 years that I wasn't a representation of something else.
Right.
Got you.
Or I didn't have the label or brand of something
Sure.
else on me. So I'm just enjoying this space right now. I dyed my hair blonde.
I
You know what
love
I'm
it.
saying? Like I've been
Yes.
traveling. I'm doing a whole lot of things like that just to figure out who Donivous is and what I like and what I enjoy and
great.
things like
Sure.
that. Because I
That's
know how to make
amazing.
other people feel good, but I need to know how I feel good and when I feel good and where I feel good.
Sure.
So if that means I want to up and move and go somewhere, it's going to be that. I'm definitely looking into agency and management opportunities.
Awesome.
I'm taking any and every gig I come across
can
because
get.
I just want to perform some more. And I didn't retire because I didn't have it anymore. Because, in this space, it's more so about like you retire because this is your end all be all.
Right.
Go get your family and
Right.
get married, picket fence, all those types of things.
Right.
But I was like the difference of that. I have a whole lot more to offer.
Yes.
Just not to this space because I hit the catalyst, I hit the ceiling.
Sure.
And I'm so blessed to be able to say that at 26, I did all of these
Yes.
things and there's not too much more for me to reach for. So I'm more than open to giving somebody else an opportunity. I'm not going to stay on the team for longer than I think I'm due.
And how
Right.
long were you on the Titans?
6 seasons if you count
wow.
my first
That's great.
season with the Tighten Up
That's
team.
awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I performed on the field, so I say 6 seasons.
Yes,
Yes,
honey.
that's exactly.
And then,
Claim it. Yep.
yeah, so it's just been a crazy whirlwind of an experience from 2018 until 2024 March. And then even going into June, going into July, this summer, it's just going to be more of a groundbreaking experience for me just to see what I can do. Because
Yeah.
I surprise myself
Absolutely.
all the time.
Absolutely.
Like the things I say, the things I do, and the opportunities I create for myself. It's going to be something awesome, but that's basically where I'm at.
Good for you.
I still want to perform. I'm an entertainer at heart, so it's looking at more mainstream entertainment opportunities.
Awesome.
Talent agents.
Yeah.
And y'all need to listen to this podcast because
That's
he
it.
is phenomenal.
I speak well.
And
That's
he
it.
speaks very well, and he's very
Yes.
talented, and you would not be ashamed to have him on
That's
your
right.
whatever roster it
Rhonda.
is,
Yes.
or whatever cast.
Come on.
You better get him.
That's
You
right.
better
My
get him
pipe dream,
now.
let's talk about it now. My pipe dream is to be EGOT, one that has attained an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony.
Here we,
Okay.
So-
Let's get started.
Okay,
Here we
let's
go.
go.
here we go.
Hey, he claimed it right now.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's it.
And he
You
said it
claim
first
and
on
the world
Sideline.
follows.
Yeah.
That's what
Yes.
happens.
Sideline
That's the way the
Rewind.
universe works.
Yes.
Yep.
So speaking of rewind,
What is your? We ask all our guests this. What is your favorite rewind? And it doesn't have to be cheerleading associated, but what has been your favorite rewind in your life, or as a cheerleader, or as an entertainer?
Whoa. It's been a long time.
And honey, if you need to cry, just go on and cry. Because
I'm trying to lie. Okay, so I'll give you two. I'll start with the one
Okay.
where I cried the most in my entire life. And Jeanine, you probably could concur. Pro Bowl 2023.
oh, I love that.
Maria, Diane, Ron, Steve, everybody that was out there, everybody, all the choreographers, all of my 23 Pro Bowl sisters.
Woo!
That was such a magical time.
Yeah.
Getting choked up.
No.
Don't do that. So also, I talk about it all the time, and it's kind of been worn out. But I got Pro Bowl December 23rd, 2022,
Uh-huh.
and then December 26th, my mom passed.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm so
wow.
sorry. Yeah.
So it was such a
God.
groundbreaking part of my life, and going to Pro Bowl not even 3 days after I buried my mother. I was just so overcome with emotion that I did not want to express. I didn't tell anybody there
Right.
that my mom had passed until the last day.
Wow.
There was only one person. Her name was Joy. She was the Pro Bowl cheerleader from the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
Yes.
And I think she saw, because I made a post. She pulled me aside one of the days and was like, "You need to talk to me." And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then she got it out of me. And
Yes.
we talked about it. She had
Yes.
recently lost her dad and things like that. So that was one of
It
those.
was a blessing.
It was a blessing, and it was a crazy moment
Woo,
because
child.
it was just so awesome, and I was just loved on so intensely there.
Yes.
And it just felt like that was my team. Not saying that I didn't appreciate the team that I had back home, but for individuals to come together once for 4 days
I agree with
in
you.
the
I
middle of
cried like a
nowhere.
baby when I had to leave. And
Yes.
I
Did
was
you really?
terrified going in like by myself.
Yeah.
I cried like a
going-
baby when I had to leave too.
Going to Hawaii by yourself.
Yes.
And then you get put with somebody you've never met before in a room with them. I cried. I mean, it was sad. Like we
Yeah.
were so bonded so quickly.
I can't imagine having that extra element though with your mom
No,
passing.
right,
Like
correct.
that
It
would
was
be.
insane. I get chills every time I talk about it because hitting your lowest of lows and your highest of highs,
Right.
Right.
literally losing your mom. You only get one of those, and that's the person that brought you into this world.
Absolutely.
And then making history, becoming like lack there of a
Jesus.
better word, an
Yes.
icon in the space. All at the same time. Like, how do you deal with that? And that's literally me smiling and waving,
Right.
and on the inside broken, but like so fulfilled because I finally got what I was looking for. Ron, let me tell you, we look like it for one. Like,
Yeah.
and then he's like so magical because like when he walked on, we met him for the first time when we were doing our photo shoot for the whole
And who is
class.
Ron?
Ron, he's one of the he was one of the former co-directors of Pro Bowl.
Okay.
Cheerleaders.
Okay.
So when
Okay.
you get your videos and things like that,
Yeah.
he's the first person. Hi, I'm Ron Kellum, and welcome to the 2023
that's
Pro Bowl
awesome.
Cheerleaders
Yes.
program. and things
Shout
like
out
that.
to Ron.
And
Yeah,
it's
okay,
crazy
Ron.
because his mom passed around the same time as my mom passed the year prior.
Oh, wow.
And then
Wow.
he danced on Broadway, and that's one of my dreams.
Okay.
Yes.
And Diane, her husband is one of the casting directors for Lion King on Broadway. And they got me talking in the like a van on the way to one of our fan fairs, they were like, Donivous, what's one of your pipe dreams? And I was like, to dance with Lion King. Oh my gosh, if I could just I was going on for like 10 minutes.
Yes.
And at the end, they were like, y'all, you do know that Diane's husband works directly with casting for
Wow.
Lion King. And she was like, I'm gonna get your information soon.
No,
so
you're
it was
gonna
just
do
like
it.
it was just
Totally.
So
crazy.
good.
All of
It's
the elements
happening.
that were overtaking me in
Yes.
that moment. It was just such a whirlwind. So yeah, tears.
No,
were-
that's
for-
all God.
were-
He
And
made
that's
it all
and that's why
together
you
just for
speak your goals
Yeah.
because the universe makes it happen.
That's
That's
right.
why you
Absolutely.
say those things and it all comes to
Yeah.
fruition.
I won't
So
be
we're
baby
gonna get
Simba,
our
but I'm gonna be
tickets when
somebody
you're on
else.
Broadway. We're coming to see your
Coming
show.
to see you.
Yes, we are.
We are
Okay.
coming
And I
to
also
see
will
you.
say that one of my favorite moments, favorite rewinds, would have to be the reveal of the new uniform
Okay.
of the
yeah.
uniform that we wore because
the retro one or no?
the game day one.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. It was supposed to be a rendition of you all's first inaugural uniform, which I loved. I wish the material was y'all's material because that latex
yours was like shiny.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
it was so
Hot.
tight, and I begged for years for shorts. Oh. I begged for years for shorts. Never got them. Still haven't gotten them.
Okay.
But that moment, walking through the tunnel, every game day when we used to run through the tunnel and the smoke was there, that was always magical. But walking through the tunnel for the first time as a team in the new uniform, and people were there just to see us.
Yeah.
And I got to do sugar on the 50 for the
That's so
first
fun.
time. Like it was just, I felt like a Tennessee
Wait, you
Titans
call
cheerleader.
this sugar? This is Kim. This, well, you know we
Oh.
did
Y'all
that
called
dance.
it? Y'all did that, right?
'Cause-
We
Kim
done made
Elaine?
it. This is
Yeah.
Kim Elaine.
Kim Elaine, honey, we shouting you out.
19
We
is
did-
old.
Hold on.
I mean,
We call
OG.
that Kim.
Uh-uh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And they also call
Kim, you're still around.
Girl, you are around,
You're a
honey.
legend.
Hey,
Yes.
we don't call it Kim anymore, but girl, we love you.
Yes.
they also
do.
call Shaky 8 something
Shaky
else.
Eight.
Shaky 8, I learned
It's like
that
touchdown
one.
or touchdown. Is that
We
what they
didn't do that anymore. We did. We had a actual curated song that we had to choreograph to.
Okay.
for.
To the new touchdown
That's
song.
Yeah.
fascinating.
Mhm.
Fascinating.
All
I
the
learned
moves.
so
Oh
many
my
of y'all's
gosh.
old sidelines at my
Isn't that
Pro
so
Bowl send-off.
funny?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, so many.
hilarious.
My favorite was
I love-
whatever this one is.
Oh, wait.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that one.
Wasn't that a tryout one?
I don't care.
think
to,
it was.
I don't care to know that one. That looks way above my skill set right now.
we
So
did
listen, I know
I
it's
learned the
too
Janet
late.
one too. That was insane.
It's too late this year for you to go to the alumni thing, but next year or 2 years, they
Yeah,
only do it every 2 years. You have
yeah,
to
I
go
need to get
because
it
you know we have to
Honey.
perform there.
Because you guys
oh
sign,
my gosh, yes.
and you got to sign autographs because
Yeah.
everybody's gonna want a
So-
autograph.
for sure.
She's gonna be busy with Broadway, but you can take a break.
You can take a break.
That's
You're
it.
right, and hopefully it'll
come
be in
where
New
we
York, so
are.
I can just
It's-
like go down the street.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be.
Well, I don't know if it'll be in New York, but you'll be in New York.
We're gonna be claiming that.
Yes.
Claim
Thank
it all.
you.
'cause
Thank
I'm
you,
And
so-
so
Dawn.
our
Dawn.
next episode, that's actually what we're going to talk about. So we have the alumni reunion. It's every 2 years, and it's in Boston. July 18th through the 21st is when we're going to be there. And it's sold out like in April. There's 600 other people going to be there with us. There's a waiting list in case someone can't make it. And we're actually, Sideline Rewind is one of the sponsors.
Yeah.
And guess what? So
Yeah.
like the highest sponsor you can be is Touchdown, and there's down the agenda, but ours is Sideline. We're the sideline
love it.
sponsor.
Perfect.
I mean,
Come
it is
on.
because
perfect.
that's where we
Yes.
shine best.
Right.
Don't
Yeah.
we?
And so
Literally.
we
Right.
actually, we're finding out all this information on Friday night. Whoever's going has to perform at a pep rally. Your team, like all the Titans alumni.
So I
Oh,
We
y'all
don't-
gonna
so-
eat, please. I need a video.
for real.
Yeah.
And then they also are distributing a dance video that the entire 600 people are doing. And,
Oh,
there
my
could be
gosh.
ages of, I can remember seeing videos. Because this is like since cheerleading started.
Dallas
So I am
Cowboy
so
alumni,
excited.
our people from Baltimore Colts.
That's
Right,
right.
all
Derek
the way
Dolls.
back.
Heels,
Yes,
the
the
Derek
Derek
Dolls.
Dolls.
Yes.
Everybody.
So that's what our next episode is going to be about, and we're going to do just one more before we go to Boston, and we're going to do a few. We might do a few more outings and some. We're going to get practice doing some remote podcasting, so we
Yes.
might do some little snippets. We're not going to do a whole nother episode, but we're going to have some fun and have a lot of social media presence.
Wait, girl, you know we're
hopefully.
gonna have some fun.
Y'all gonna be
Well, we're
vlogging
always
and
gonna have some
everything.
fun.
Watch it all.
No, and then we'll be like, wait, no, we didn't even hit record. That'd be us.
Please.
It's like the Golden Girls over here.
No.
What are we going to do without Tim? He's
I
going to
don't
have to
know.
school us like big time
Tim.
before we go.
Tim,
But
you may-
anyway, we got this.
Yeah,
and
Tim may have to come with
Give
us.
him a call.
we're so excited, and thank you all for continuing supporting and following us on Instagram and all our social media platforms, and still looking for more support for the show so that we can keep ourselves ad free. And
don't forget to send us your favorite rewind.
Yes.
We want to hear it. We want to hear from you.
somebody's going to be the first to put that
Yes.
video out. You're all nervous, but you know what?
You
It's going to be
should
so
do
fun. You're going to break
it.
the ice, and everybody's going to be like, "Wait, mine's going to be better." And I'm
Yes.
going to submit mine. You know how it works.
We want to post it on our
We'll send y'all
Instagram.
one.
We want to share your stories. We want everyone to hear what you have to say because it's
Yeah,
important.
we forget. Remember when Laverne was here and remind us? We forget some of those memories.
Yes.
Somehow.
Don't forget we are senior citizens.
Yes. So when you bring that rewind, we'll be like, "Oh my
God,
God,
I totally
actually
forgot
yes."
about that.
So please send those in.
Please
We'd
send
love to
us
see 'em.
in. We love you guys. Thank you so much, Donivous, for being
Donovan.
with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great. It's so
Amazing.
great to
You
be
said it's
here.
hard.
Thank
so
you
much fun.
so much. We have had church here today. And if you're not inspired, you need to be.
Please.
And all of our
Please stay
podcasts have been pretty inspirational, I would
I think
say.
so.
I think we've had some really good people, but I think that we are just trying to bring a recognition to the NFL cheerleading community.
That's right.
And we want to do great things and, again, do something for the next generation to inspire them to know that they can do it too. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for downloading. Thank you for liking and following us on all our social media platforms. There's more to come. Please support us in any way
Yes.
you can if you want to. We love you guys.
Hey,
I'm
Rhonda.
so thankful. What? You got the
that
look. That's a wrap.
Peace out.
That's a wrap.
Peace.
Bye.